And we are live. We are live.
Let's go.
You guys have any weird things to say?
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's get any bad takes, get them out right now. Ryan, if you have any bad takes, get them out right now.
Dawson's a great artist. Oh shit.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to 4Nerds. We are 4Nerds, as Anthony always says. Welcome to another episode, and we're very, very excited. Episode 64 of the 4Nerds, which again, as the numbers keep going up, it boggles my mind that we made it this far. Yeah.
We got more shows than we have viewers. No, I'm joking.
Wow, I wasn't gonna say that, but screw you. All right.
Like and share, guys. Like and share.
Yeah, man, we appreciate the love.
Yeah.
Yes, we do appreciate the love. And also, as always, be sure to follow our social media platforms on Twitter with the underscore next to ACS's name. I hope you guys noticed that. We corrected that a while ago, but apparently nobody else has this overlay for some reason.
What do you mean? Nobody else. I was the first one to have it.
All right,
I don't
cool.
have it. No one's
And also, be sure to follow the Nerdy Many Ways podcast on Spotify, where each of these episodes will be featured.
Don't do that.
Wait, what?
What?
Well, you should follow.
You're going to deter people from listening to the shows? No.
Yeah.
No, let's go. All right.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That'll take Andre.
Andre.
Yeah, no,
Andre,
Andre. Look.
Yeah. You know what, Andre, you are just being ridiculous. And so for that, this is for you.
Shame on you! Shame on you! Go f yourself!
Awesome.
All right, so guys, we're not going to postpone it any further. We have some great guests here today on the 4Nerds. One of them is a returning guest. She's been on here, I think, twice before, and it's always a pleasure to have her on the show. And the other is a brand new guest, her partner in crime. It is indeed the cosplay dynamic duo, Lis and 80. How's it going, girls?
Hey.
What's up? Wow, what happened? Were you in an accident?
Cheetah just
Cheetah. Yeah, Cheetah does mess people up pretty bad. So, guys, Wonder Woman has fallen on some hard times, so go support her on Patreon, okay?
There you go.
I can't.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
It's like hurting my skin. It hurts. I can't see the. There are people in the chat. They're probably like worried. I'm okay.
Yes, everybody, she is fine. We talked to her for a little bit. She'll survive.
She's on a lot of painkillers, and the doctor says within a few weeks, she'll have her mobility in her legs.
She fell down the stairs. Is what it was. She took a bad step.
Let's see. Re75 says Lis is dressed up as Wonder Woman when she hits the road protecting the kids in Wonder Woman 84.
Play the clip.
Play the clip.
We'll see how she got it.
Oh, wait, do I have? Oh, yeah, I do.
Well, she looked
That's
good there.
4 cents now.
It takes a day to bruise.
It takes a day to bruise.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! But
no
Lis,
mannequin children were harmed in that scene.
Yeah, Lis, would you like to let people know who you are cosplayed as we speak?
Yes. So, anyways, it's not Wonder Woman. It's Kate. So there's this movie on Netflix. I watched it I would say last week or so, and oh my gosh, literally, I became obsessed. This Mary Kate, what's her name?
Mary Kate Ashley Olsen.
Yeah,
Mary Liz was Winstead. That's her name. Yeah.
Yeah. She was Huntress in that great movie that everyone loves.
Birds of Prey.
Oh, you know the.
She was Scorpio.
She was in Birds of Prey. She was Huntress. Yeah.
My English is so bad. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim.
She wasn't Scott Pilgrim. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. She was the girlfriend that they were fighting for or over.
But she does like this performance is like absolutely touched me. I know sometimes cosplay is like that. You watch a movie that for some is like, oh, but for me, I was like on top of my couch. Like I loved it so much, and I think it's like the female mixed with like I don't know. It's just cool, and I was like, I need to do this, and here I am. 80 today went to Ross. It's a store here in the U.S., and she got me these glasses for $5.
Yeah,
It's a high end store in the U.S.
it is. It's like Marshalls.
Yeah.
She helped me with like all the special effects, and like my broken nose has like extra. It's just like, but it doesn't come off. So like it comes off.
So it's real.
Yeah. Food coloring. So I was like, we finished literally half an hour ago. In a perfect world, I would have washed my face and I was like, if I wash my face, it's gonna be like this. It's gonna look horrible. There's nothing I can do. Go in Kate cosplay, like full Kate, and it is what it is. So,
I mean, we're getting genuine Lis Wonder in a cosplay, which that was great.
That was great.
That's awesome.
in the wild in its natural behavior.
Here we see the Lis Wonder in the natural habitat.
Crikey.
Blimey.
Jesse Allen.
And then the 80s. Oh, she does this, she does that. She hasn't seen it. She's gonna watch probably tomorrow. But it's just, and I've been wearing this shirt for 3 days just so it gets dirty. Staining it with coffee, like, and
oh my goodness. But like I was saying to you before the show, when you talk about how you're just inspired by Kate, and that was not in your plans at all. Again, I mentioned to you before that art in any form, that's when it's at its best, when it's just inspired and you just feel like I need to do this, like this is something I have to do, and the creative juices are flowing. So, I mean, it speaks for itself. You did a great job with it, and 80 helped out very, very well with that.
Light bulbs this morning, and I was like, oh my god, I need to use this $16 for 2 on Amazon, and they have a little control remote, and basically they change colors, and I'm like, this is amazing. Now anybody could do pictures at home, and you don't need that much. Let me show you how it came out. A sneak peek.
Yes.
You're
getting
here
exclusive
first.
But this is one of the shots, and this is at home right here, like literally no edit.
That is insane.
Yeah.
So good.
Absolutely insane.
Wow.
So I have like 2, one blue, and the other one is like pink, and then that just happened. I had a wig. Obviously, this is my real hair, but tell them the story.
Oh my! She scared me so bad while we were getting ready because we had to cut her black wig. So she's like going over here like cutting away. She's like, "Oh, my hair!"
I didn't notice that my actual real hair was like sticking like a strand. God is so good because I literally was so close to cutting my real hair, and I was like joking.
Oh my gosh!
It is like you should. You're over Wonder Woman, like cut your hair because it's my Satana wig, and I was like, I'm done with Satana. Like, let's move on to this project, and like it came out pretty cool. Like the cut, it's
yes.
that's what you gotta do. The cuts, like hairstyle, wet it, curl it. It's so good. But I almost cut my real hair by mistake.
Dang.
I don't know if you guys out there have seen the movie Kate, which is fire.
I haven't seen it yet.
That looks really close. That's almost
awesome.
spot on.
That's great.
I'll pull it and show you. But thank you so much for that. That means a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it turned out really well. I mentioned before, like the light and the way that it interacts with like the crustiness on your shoulders they have there for the blood and such. It just works so well as Sadie just touches it.
This is the poster for it, and basically like she has a red eye. That's another thing. I like burned my eye to like
wow
contact, and I was like burning. But this movie actor, I forget his name. He's so good.
Woody Harrelson. Yep.
No, Woody Harrelson. Oh yeah, wow.
Woody
Harrelson. Okay, yeah. I was like,
and the little girl, June Kunimura, whatever. What an actress.
She was badass. Yeah, she's badass.
Tell you, great.
And so that's on Netflix, right?
Yep.
Right.
Awesome.
Netflix out some amazing movies, man. Like seriously, like
those are so insane. Like
I love it. I love it. I love Netflix.
Yeah, I mean, they've put out some great stuff. I mean, and so guys, if you have not seen Kate, like myself, be sure to go check it out on Netflix, of course, after the show to see exactly what Liz is talking about as far as her cosplay. Again, because it looks great. From what I can tell, again, I haven't seen the movie, but it looks fantastic.
It's pretty cool.
Just a little bit cool.
It's fun.
Yeah, just a little bit. No, it's pretty cool.
No,
Like,
the merchandise is awesome.
But
It's not
yes,
like, but it's just like, I guess it's like an action shot, and it's like a girl, John Wick, and she did such a good acting in it. Like
I want
like,
to
I
watch
believe-
it.
I
I,
know.
haven't seen it yet.
Bye, guys.
I'm
We're
so
gonna watch
jealous. Bye.
oh man, but a female John Wick sounds amazing because I mean that just sounds great.
Kind of, and it has a lot of like the Japanese stuff, and it's like I love all the stuff. I think it's so cool.
Yeah.
Like the Yakuza.
Yeah, it is.
I like it.
It's fine.
The Yakuza make very good bad guys for films
Honorable,
for sure.
honorably, all the stuff. It's cool stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
And let me tell you,
Ooh.
tell me if you agree with me, but some of these shots were so freaking cool. The way that she has to cut her hair, that's all I'm gonna say, was so bad.
Yeah.
Like,
Man, I want to watch this so bad.
I know,
now.
I'm
like,
So this show has turned into a watch party. Pull it up, Dawson.
let's watch it now.
Here we go. Let's get taken down.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna go watch it as soon as I possibly can because that just sounds absolutely fantastic. But real quick, I wanted to, I guess obviously we want to bring you on, talk with you a little bit, and talk about some of your latest cosplay work that you've done because, like always, you've done some fantastic work as of late, and
thank you.
it just looks fantastic. So we have your Instagram page pulled up here. So we're gonna start down here. So obviously, you've been on a little bit of a Supergirl high over the past bit. Right, you've gotten a lot of stuff that you have the behind the scenes look here and showing us around what's going on.
Oh, so she dances.
Love it. So where did you get the suit?
So this is easy to do. So there are lots of people out there, but it's taken me a long time to find like good quality people that design files. So what it's called is like a file. Typically they cost from $30 to $45, and you tell them I want this in a file, and they send you that TIFF file of like the actual suit online. And then that file you can go to printcustom.com or Zentai Zone or different places that you can print suits custom, and you submit the file. You attach the file and you put your size, and then they send it home, and then you can create. I mean, I did the new Flash Supergirl, which I haven't even like taken pictures of. And I was like, this is something I wanted to do for a long time. Snyderverse Supergirl and the comic, I was telling AD, I was like, it's such a cool comic, and it's such a shame that, we never got to see a flashback or something. Like, I love it. And these pictures that I put is like honoring First Flight, because Men of Steel is like my favorite movie, more than Wonder Woman, believe it or not. And hers too. And so I was like, First Flight for me was such a beautiful moment, and, the music, everything. And I was like, I need to honor with these 3 pictures First Flight. And then I haven't done yet like the full cosplay from the comic, which is like her hair picked up, like I have the backpack and I have the little leg thing. Like the comic, I will put it more, I think next week. But I wanted to introduce Supergirl, just like clean, short hair, clean basic. And that's how you get those suits. So if you have questions, DM me. But like it can cost you. There's coupons. I told them, I was like, bro, give me a coupon. What the heck? Like I order suits nonstop, and they gave me a 15% coupon. So for my followers, which is great. Print custom.
That's awesome.
That's
That's
really nice.
awesome. Yeah, we should put that
Cool.
somewhere.
But it's
Yeah. I mean, because I think that's awesome that you can get that printed, and then they'll cut it to and sew it and send it to you, and it's just it's right there. I mean, there you go. That's awesome.
It can cost you from like, so it's $40 plus the $105. So it's like, $150 overall
That's
for a
really
suit,
not bad.
and it will last you for a long time. And you can put soles so that you can walk at the cons, and they're really durable.
Wow.
Really, just did a Green Lantern shoot,
Yeah, and it's so comfortable.
and it's like, honestly, you don't need like one of those $1,000 suits. Like it's nice, and they make abs for you. Like if you
They
put a
do.
picture of me, I don't have abs, and then it's like they draw it.
I could definitely use that for sure. That'd be a fantastic perk.
And off with this code. So use it.
Dawson would get the one just skin tone, and he'd go outside and wear it like mowing the lawn, just for his neighbors. Like, oh my god, look at that beast!
How is he so toned yet not built?
Options is like, for example, like I just got one, and that's the one that I'm like, hey, I ordered like 5 suits, like hook it up for me, like help me, because obviously it's a lot of money that I have to spend. No, I don't act. but now I got a Aquaman, because Aquaman 2 is coming up, and what I'm excited about is like the Lost Kingdom, which is Snyderverse related, and James Wan is gonna be apparently allowed to do like his dark style, like the trench, and I'm like, oh. So I ordered an Aquaman one, and I was like, I want it as a woman, so they did like the breasts and like the woman body, and it's like that's the beauty about getting these custom suits that you can design it. This is for a man, and then he made it that way. This is Cyan Men Designs, and even though I pay for them, like I always tag the makers, and so does 80. Like, I always tag it so people don't ask me, or I have highlights where it's like people I work. Because if I have worked with somebody, like one time I bought a suit and I was not happy, and I was like, keep the money. I don't want to, because if I announce it, even though I'm paying for it, people will buy from you, and I think you're a horrible person for what you did, and I just don't want your suit. You know what I mean? Like, I feel if I'm announcing something, people might buy it and think it's cool. I wouldn't do that. So sometimes I've lost money because I'm trying to like be nice. Yeah. And it's kind of.
So basically you just don't want to deceive people as far as like, pitching them a product, which again, people appreciate because it saves them money. Like you said, you wish you could have, for sure. But I just want to talk about, Sadie mentioned the lighting of this before the show. And I agree. The lighting in this is absolutely amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you do that? Like, I mean, you did such a good job blending the background with the image and the lighting. It's really impressive. It looks amazing.
That night, actually, as 80, I had like a little, it's not a panic attack, but it was like a cry attack of like how happy I was with this, because people don't know, like I cosplay at night. Everything I do is like past like 9 p.m. when the baby's asleep, and I'm done like dinner. My family's number one. During the day, I spend some hours. Like today I have like a little thing that's like, you reach your deadline of Instagram usage. I have legit, like I balance my life, but I have hours where I'm like writing back, getting back. I'm super grateful, but however, that night it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I had the light from behind, I had the light here, and I was recording myself, and I started crying. Like, it was so weird. It's the first time it ever happened, and believe it or not, at that time Eddie was sleeping. She didn't answer.
I know, I feel so bad.
The one person that I talked to was David Ayer. And this sounds wild to me, because he was like, I see what the process of what at that time at night, and it made me cry more. I was like, this is like so humbling, like not humbling. What's the word? Like it just made humbling. Me feel to the floor. Validating. And God is so good, because he's like, look, what you're experiencing is called passion, and it's called like, art, and this is why you're crying. And like, he was talking to me about the light, and I was like, I use a sock, like a sock, like a baby to diffuse it. And I was just so moved that God sent me this person that
David Ayer
admire tremendously. And we talked for a second about the progress in the light. And I was like, shit, like, it made me cry. It made me cry hard. It's like, for me, he's one of those people that I look up to so much. And it's like, all the hard work is paying off because he noticed. And like, he just wrote out of nowhere before I cried, out of nowhere, I saw that message, and I was just like in the floor crying, and I called Erica, and I was like, oh my God, I can't stop crying. This hurts.
That's really awesome.
Yeah, dude,
that's amazing.
He takes time to like answer his fans, and like he takes time to be so humble and so kind to do that, and I'm never gonna forget that. This was like,
that's epic. Like, it's one of those
I was
moments.
crying. The next day I call her like again, and people don't see that. I just felt like sharing now because I'm sure he wouldn't mind. It's just such a mentorship question about light, and I was like, I can't believe, and he did it. And the thing is that I cried so hard at 1 a.m. and he's messaged was from like 11:30.
That's
so
so amazing.
So like before, and I just opened it and I saw it, and I was like, this is God right now. And you work hard in what you love, and I feel like when you feel like a lot to take in, then something just pushes you forward, and that for me was huge. I'm sorry, I'm like taking off on a rant, but that meant
no, that's what this is all about. I mean, your experience as a cosplayer and the things that you guys go through and all that. This is why we get the big bucks.
You said we.
I.
Who's getting paid?
I enjoy and cinema.
You don't get sponsorship, Dawson? We all do.
Yeah, we're all sponsored. Dawson.
Andre, Anthony.
I have a hard time believing that.
We all get money.
I wish I was. No, but, go ahead.
I had to pay for all my suits. Sometimes I get a discount. Like obviously, if I buy bulk, like I bought Wonder Woman, and like, I've gotten to work. It's just very rare to get anything free, but what I love the most now, which I'm like, I can't, it's photography. And I'm like, 80, I could be cosplaying and I'm like, 80, come home, I want to take pictures of you. Take like, you're gonna see it. It's Hippolyta, we went out.
Oh my god, the Hippolyta.
It's like, it's my new thing, and I like cinematography and lights, and now I'm practicing with video, and I want to get like
so good at it.
Thank you, my friend. But that's what I like now about cosplay. It's the whole cinematic part of it, and it's weird.
Yeah, you kind of have to have a cinematic mind about it, like, because it's one thing to get a suit very, very well made. It's one thing to get a suit that looks good, but it's another thing to present it in a way that conveys the character you're cosplaying, right? You have to have the mentality, you have to have that approach, you have to have that artistry, and you can easily tell when someone has mastered that. You can easily tell when someone's really worked at it, and clearly both of you have worked at it a ton, which it pays off.
When Hippolyta mode, and I'm like, you're Hippolyta right now. That's it. And, like, she's just like so serious and royal, and like Green Lantern's like trying to fly and like doing all this things.
That was fun.
That is awesome. But I did want to ask you about this right here. Okay, so I understand you've wanted to cosplay Padme for a while, and you put out a statement about this dress of Padme. I actually commented on it the other day, and you said Padme knew what she was doing when she wore this dress, and I could not agree more. I could not agree more. In fact,
let's talk about my girl Padme Amidala. He was crazy stuff, talking about like ugly looking, freaking crazy dresses, like.
Insane.
Then she gets this little boy into like and she's like, what should I wear tonight? Boom, leather, a corset. Like George Lucas designed the dress. It's the only dress he designed for the movie.
That makes a lot of sense.
It's like, this is what my Padme wore in my mind.
But like, I remember when I was watching episode 2, when I was watching episode 2 for the first time, like, I'm gonna put you guys in the middle here. And
oh my God, have you grown?
yeah. And then like she's all talking about how, oh, we can't be together. I'm a senator and you're a Jedi. Is like, okay, then why are you wearing this dress next to a fireplace in a darkly lit room?
It was obvious.
Like you're giving off mixed signals here. No wonder this guy's confused.
Sooner or later, they're gonna start sharing some more pairs, and
if Obi-Wan saw me do this, he's like,
I know.
If Obi-Wan only knew.
You ruined.
The worst part was earlier in the movie when he first sees her and he's like, Padme, how are you? And she's like, hi. And she goes, oh, Annie, you'll always be that little boy in the desert or whatever. I was like, oh, shot him down.
Yeah, no, it's like, oh, he got friend zoned.
Friend zone.
Friend zone.
Super friend zone.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was like, eject.
Eject. All it took was for him to get his hand cut off and then, instantly married.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a hand. It was like the whole arm got cut off.
Yeah, right about there.
Yeah.
But I guess tell us about the experience of putting this outfit together and what made you want to put this out together in the first
You
place.
just peeled part of yourself off.
Did she?
She just peeled it off.
Oh man!
Oh,
Don't eat it.
Don't eat it. Don't eat it.
Savage.
I like gold.
She's like, it's cornstarch, so it's edible.
Liz is going savage tonight.
It's edible cosplay.
it's Army of the Dead.
Yes.
It's waxed. It's waxed. Padme. Okay, so I honestly love this dress. I was like, she has so many. First of all, reality is like I don't sew.
Yeah.
So getting something so complicated from Phantom Menace or something like that, it would be like just very expensive. And second of all, this is one of the most easy dresses that she has per se. However, my designer, this is the person, Team Kyun Lee. She makes my Wonder Woman suits. She's in Colombia, the best. She handmade the whole neck piece, which is incredible. She just goes above and beyond. I would have just gotten a scarf and just call it a day. But I really pride myself to try to get I have problems. That's just me. That's just me. I'm like, if I'm gonna do it, I want to do it right, and I want to do it legit how I want it, and then enjoy my cosplay here. I really want to go all out with the Dreams cosplay, and the light, and
so pretty. I love the tiara or the crown, or
the lighting turned out really well. You just look at this picture and you think, okay, this is happening on Naboo. This is Naboo. This is what's happening here.
Yeah.
I have you see the green screen, I don't know how to Photoshop.
I saw the green. Yeah, I was gonna say something, but I was like, nah, I know what that is. So no. It's and that's easily fixable. I could probably fix that in a second.
Okay, Ryan.
No, I'm just saying, send that picture to me. I'll fix it, send it back to you, and you can post it if you want. Because that's really easy to get rid of.
Thank you. No, I just wanted it to be raw. I barely edited my skin.
Oh, okay.
See where if you zoom into the eyebrows, you can see where I painted that, because nowadays it's very easy to Photoshop yourself. Yes. And I feel like a lot of people do it, and that's why I do videos when I cosplay, because I was like, it's easy to Photoshop a character and change your face with the Photoshop. Thank you. But I just do that, and I do videos and I act them up because it helps me get into characters so much. So if you go to my reels on my page on Instagram, you're gonna see Padme try to study her mannerisms and face. That video right there, the second one where she's
right.
I really tried to do the eyebrows.
Oh my god, look at that.
Yeah, you did the eyebrows really, really, really well.
Yeah.
And I studied.
Wow.
I don't know how long it takes to get the right angle. And it's just, and some people might call it cringe, but to me it's just art,
It's not.
No way. It's not cringe.
No.
TikTok is cringe. Fake acting is cringe, but it's art, and to me it's just get away. You don't know how long and many hours it takes to do this, and it's what I like, right? So that's my page. So if you don't like it, bye, go away.
Yeah.
No way.
There you go.
There you go.
100.
But you mentioned eyebrows. Last time we had you on here, we talked about eyebrows a lot, because that's one thing that really sets your Wonder Woman cosplay apart from a lot of other people, is how you can mimic Gal Gadot's eyebrows and your expression, which there it is. That's insane.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that.
Yeah.
Just getting upset. I'm Cuban, so I'm upset all the time.
All right, Andre, try it out.
Oh wow. Oh god. Wow. Look
I
at
can't
you.
do it.
All right, Ryan, your turn. Not even
No,
close.
that's all I can do. That's
Anthony?
all I can do. Oh, what?
That's the look that Padme gave Annie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But no, it's doing the acting. I don't think it's cringe. I mean, I think it's really cool. In fact, I just shared my screen with Dawson over here because I did one of my own just recently.
Oh no!
Oh,
Are your eyebrows?
No, not my eyebrows. Here it is. That was me.
That was you?
Hey, you posted that?
I posted that. Yeah.
Wow.
Like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Wait. Play that
Where's that
again. Play
No,
that
it's
again. We
over,
need to
it's
see
over.
that.
It's over.
I need to see this. I wasn't looking for Andre actually. I was just like, okay, that's some guy in a mask. Now that I know it's you, I want to see it again.
Here, I'll
Damn,
post the
Jesse.
link for
Like a creep.
the chat.
Oh my gosh.
In the private chat, not in the public.
Oh, in the private chat. Okay.
But
I see how
share
it
it
is.
on the show though. Like since you
Yeah,
did
share it on the show.
I got you. I
Because
got you.
we're not trying to send people to Nickatina's channel. We want them to
No,
watch it
we're-
If
here.
that's
Yeah,
the case, then here, I'll share it in the chat as well. Then.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Let's see here. Okay, I got it here. I'm going to share it.
You guys turn up loud,
We're gonna unfortunately hear this again.
and you got to make it full
We're gonna
screen.
get
You're not
copyright
subbed
struck.
to my channel. No. Like, you didn't give me a thumbs up.
Nope. Look at that face.
Wow, you look like Babyface, but I see the mustache trying to
Oh,
peek
yeah.
through.
Yeah, that's a 5 o'clock shadow.
You mean 2 week shadow?
You want to see the with 80? First look, I wore the cowl today.
First look.
Wait. That was
First
Restore
look.
the Snyderverse, so that was recent.
Oh my god, this is such a silly video. I think it's the first one. Oh yeah.
You guys want to see it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, you can really dance. Wow. You were
All right, I don't ever need to see Andre's little thing again. That was funny. That was good.
Is that on TikTok? It's on TikTok right now.
It's on TikTok.
Wait,
Oh
so
my God.
this is what you do at night. So after the baby goes to bed, this is what you do after your baby goes to bed. You guys are like, let's go.
I think Zack Snyder would approve.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. The way the cowl fits
Yeah.
on Liz is just hilarious.
And I put the Ben Affleck face like
Yeah.
So I mean, on some of the work that you do after the baby goes to bed, how late do you stay up working on these photographs? I mean, like, are you up until like the late hours of the night, like into like 2, 3 in the morning, and then you got to wake up, be a mom again? You know, once the baby wakes up,
yeah.
it's a lot of
So,
work.
It is. My husband, thank God, he works, Monday through Thursday. And then I typically cosplay on a Thursday night where either he stays home the next day or I cosplay like a random nights. So today is a Thursday and I was 80 was here. She helped me. That's why I was like, I have to do it today because I want to do Kate. I want to do it. It's fresh. And I'm like,
Yeah, no, totally.
So good.
right? 80 as Catwoman. It's the first time we saw this.
Yeah.
There you go. Exclusive
Fire.
first look.
It's fine.
Looks
So
great.
wait. When you guys are in here doing this, are there times where like your husband walks in, he's like, "What are you guys doing?" And you're like, "You got the makeup on." Like right now, he's like, "Wow,
So we were-
okay, that's pretty cool."
And we were just like having fun. Like it's just things that we think. I mean, that's what cosplay is for, to have
Yeah.
fun.
Mhm.
Everyday life is the same and you gotta have fun during everyday life too. I put the tiara and my baby sees my laptop. She's like, Mama, with like Wonder Woman. She's so used to see me. This
Wow.
my laptop has, and she says, Mama. I was like, oh, it's crazy. Like she's like,
And
a year
it's
and a half almost, and then she knows that. And I'm like,
Mhm.
cosplay is a big part of me.
You know what you
Like, right
should have
now,
done
it's
when
out
you did the. You know what you should have done with the Kate cosplay? You should have had when your husband walked in, 80 just lay on the ground and you'd be like, 80 just really pissed me off. Okay.
Step out for a second or something, and like the baby's like, she's so used to it. I did the mommy cosplay. Remember when I did like the black eyes and stuff? And the
Mhm.
baby can't. She knows I'm her mom, but for this one, she's a little like, what are you doing?
Like you're usually dressed up, but you're not dressed up like this. What's going on?
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't share pictures of my baby. I think
But she does the Liz.
but she does the
eyes.
eyebrows and more intense than me. She's
Yes.
Ooh,
She'll look at me if she
that's awesome.
be like,
she does that one.
Future cosplayer in the making. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
I love it. That is awesome. Just let's see. Meanwhile, her husband probably in here plotting his attack on us.
Y'all
does.
relax.
Batman cosplayer, and you know he's amazing. The Bad J, he has incredible. He looks like, first of all, he looks just like Ben. Like when he puts the suit, it's weird.
Yeah, that is awesome. So I guess, did you get into cosplay before he did? Did he just kind of start doing this because of you? Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna start doing like hospital visits again and stuff like that.
Oh,
Every time
nice. Yeah.
last year was like, you know, always me. It was Wonder Woman. He's just standing there. And I was like, you can do Batman. You're 6'5". Like, you look like Ben here. Like, why don't you do... And then we just got into it, and he got it. I was like, it's amazing. But he sweats. So it's just, like, such a sweaty suit. So the hospital is the only thing. And then to put it on is such a headache.
Yeah, I can only imagine. It's
and he doesn't fit sometimes in my backdrop because the boots make him... He looks... I had to stand on top of a stool to take pictures for my... photo shoot. Yeah.
That is awesome. That's hilarious. Just a massive Batman. He probably barely fits in the studio. He's just like hunched down like
yeah, he's the Bat J at Instagram. I don't know if you have it there, but it's...
In fact, we got the Instagram page pulled up. We were going to bring it up here on the show. Let's see if we can do that, if I'm capable of that. So yes, I can do it. I'm better than Andre with these things. The Bat J.
There he is.
Look at that. I shared the link too in the chat.
That is fantastic.
Wow.
Look at the picture. The sixth picture. The top, bottom right.
Let's see.
Bottom
Oh
right.
my gosh.
Like, if you zoom into his face, don't tell me that's not... Zoom into
like
his
right
face.
there.
Yeah.
That's
And
pretty
zoom-
spot on.
And you zoom in.
I don't know if I can on this computer at
Hit control and scroll and see what it does.
control. No.
Nope.
I
didn't do it.
I don't know. This is a newer computer, so I'm not sure. But
I took a picture and I was like, girl, you look just like Ben Affleck. It's weird.
yeah, no,
The suit is fire too. So
Jay Curtis like amazing suit. But I'm making night.
I saw on your Instagram story. Yes, I saw the Nightwing stuff in the process.
I love Young Justice. I'm a huge fan. So like we're making a female muscle suit. Jay Curtis made 80s Superman suit. She's amazing.
this feels like
nice. Yeah,
this feels like it would be in the video game Arkham Knight.
Yeah,
honestly.
I mean, look at the suit. There's so much detail in that. It looks amazing.
Suit is beautiful. And Noel Fotografia takes amazing. I'm sorry, I'm
So-
playing with
That was shot in Gotham.
Yeah, I was shot in Gotham. Yeah, but I mean, some of these suits, Liz. Some of these suits. I mean, do you go to one like person for some of these suits that always kind of like in the Incredibles, how they go to
Edna
the
Mode.
They go to Edna Mode to get their suits. Like, do you have someone like that you go to that you can always rely on? Like, hey, if I'm gonna get this suit, I'm going to this person.
Yeah. So Jay Curtis definitely Batman, Bat Family. I'm doing Nightwing. I did Carrie Kelly, Zack Snyder's Robin. And Team Kyung Lee for me is Wonder Woman armors. Then you have Gaslight, who's like, they make awesome suits too, like because they use Parallel Studios, and they're making my Donna Troy like custom made the way I want it.
Wow.
Snyderberg.
He does like movie
Right.
movie quality where you bring actually on film, and I think he actually was on film. I think he did a film thing.
Because you have your own bat suit. Is that right, Liz? Like, you have your own bat suit.
What's that? Yeah. Well, it's technically like, so from Dark Knight Returns, I love Frank Miller, and like he, one of the older ones, where Carrie Kelly ends up becoming Batwoman. The suit basically is so Snyder-esque, and it's like Ben Affleck's suit, and I was like, oh my god, this is what probably like his Robin will look like. Oh no, that's the Ben Affleck suit. Yeah, that I sent it back to him. He sold that because I wanted Carrie Kelly.
Yeah, the other one was where you had like the glasses.
Right.
Yeah.
So, because
The Mummy.
Oh, the Mummy. I remember that one. Yeah.
Yep.
Mummy was so good.
my eyebrows, I had to block for it.
oh gosh, what's her character's name? Evelyn? Evie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love those movies. I grew up
Rachel
on those.
Wise.
Rachel Weisz,
As
yep.
an mannerism, so difficult to get.
It really was.
Was she a rat catcher?
Oh, wait.
Correct. It's so cute.
Oh, there you go. So I'm assuming that you had to Photoshop in that mice later. I'm pretty sure you did not hold that. Okay. Gotcha.
My singular is mouse.
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 Yes.
For
There's
viewers.
There's only one there. So.
Sorry. I'm
Mouses
so
is
sorry.
inaccurate.
Mice.
I mean, it's really incredible.
I love the helmet. That's awesome.
The God of War, right?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Relax, though.
Oh, it's awesome.
Anthony doesn't like his
fine.
voice Superman getting murked.
Yeah.
He just doesn't like it.
It's fire.
But you know, this actually became a topic of debate going into this because I remember when you asked me, you said, "Hey, let me ask you a question." In that scene where she's stabbing him, is he supposed to have a blue suit or a black suit? And I was like, I think it's supposed to be the black suit. And then I think you end up asking Zach, and he told you black suit. Oh no, blue suit.
Blue suit, because that's
blue
what
suit.
you see in the nightmare sequence when he lands, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
had me.
So Andre,
That was a lasso.
basically, Andre was wrong.
Yeah,
is what
Andre
we're
No,
doing.
I was right.
That was
I think it's the blue suit.
You said it was black.
You said black. Yeah. You just said
Whatever.
black. So.
Well, all I know is I was right.
We'll go with
All I know is
predictions.
I was right. I was right, and you weren't involved.
I don't think so. Yeah, just looking through this. These are all just absolutely incredible. You got
How she does that, man.
the Wonder Woman gold. Is it white gold or white gold? Yeah. Black one, black and gold, which those covers in those comics look great. And that photo obviously also looks really great as well. And you got more Padme here.
I love Padme. I said I fucking love. There's something really, really big coming up, and we can talk about it. But basically, it involves DC. It involves a comic, and that's Carrie Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And-
I love the goggles. Those are great.
Yeah.
You see, it's like the same but inverted colors of Ben.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're saying about the comic?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Really big coming up. I would say I will announce it fully like in a week and a half or so.
And in 2 minutes on 4Nerds, you're gonna announce it. So say again.
And it's very, very special to me, and it's like big deal. And I just like I believe in this, and I was like, oh, let's go.
Awesome. Well, I'm looking
Nice.
forward to seeing what that's being. We'll be following very closely and listening very closely to see what it is. But you're absolutely right about this one. This Carrie Kelly one looks fantastic because, like you said before, it's Carrie Kelly when she becomes Batwoman, and I believe it's in Dark Knight Master Race when that happens, which is a fantastic book. But again, the goggles on this just look great. I love the high tech. I love the fact that it pays homage to Dark Knight Returns.
Had the glasses, right? And I thought, how can I put that into like a real life action Snyderverse suit? And I found these like tech glasses on Etsy for like $20. And I'm like, thank you.
Now, did you like the glasses or is that effects?
No, these are actual glasses.
Dang,
Wow.
The color,
that's cool.
they're on Etsy. It's called like tech glasses or something.
Tech glasses on Etsy. Okay.
See, I thought you like put those on there, like drew them on there, or
Those are amazing.
There's so much out there on Etsy you can get.
wow.
Etsy for the win. Seriously.
Yeah, I got my Nightwing
With Ben Affleck.
mask from Etsy. Yeah, that was dope.
Yes.
So stupid.
Play the video of the
Oh,
Ben
yes.
Affleck one.
Let's see. I gotta make sure that I shared the audio. Hold on. Actually, I gotta reshare it with audio.
Oh my god, no.
That way we don't miss
Do
it.
it. It's so good. No, it's so good. It's so cute. It's so
Okay. Here we go. And oh, I gotta turn on the noise. Here we go.
I know a guy.
I love it. You're just like, so please, take a picture.
Oh my god. But sometimes I do stuff like that, and it's like, I just want to do it. It's funny. I like funny.
Yeah, no, that was hilarious. That that cracked me up. That was really good.
It's so funny. Just, I imagine like me showing up into his house. He's like, "Who the hell are you?" Sorry.
Like, you know me. Wonder.
Like, it's okay. It's fine. Whatever. If you don't want to, it's fine. Whatever. It's probably how I'd be in front of Ben Affleck and say, "Hey, can we take a picture?" If you want, it's fine. If you don't, I get it. I get it. You know, whatever. And I just run away in defeat.
The Rogue pictures are so badass.
Yeah, fire.
This one right here in front of the mansion. That's
Taylor Kirkham. This is somebody that's gonna. This is the person I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so bad.
And who is this playing? Oh gosh,
Gambit.
Mark Knight Rices. He's an incredible cosplayer.
Awesome. This looks fantastic. Like the whole head celt thing, the way his hair sticks out over top of it. That's a hard effect to pull off, I'd imagine.
It's so cool. I don't know how he does. Like mine was 2 wigs. Like I cut the front of one and I clipped it on top of another one because there wasn't any wigs that like I have a thing for wig. I'm always cutting them. We found that I'm always. He's like, "This is a perfect wig." I'm like, "I'm cutting it." I can't help it. I feel like you should style it to like the character you want.
I agree with that.
Yeah. I mean, that makes a lot more sense. I just figured you just simply dye the front of the hair or the wig, but that just makes more sense to just cut them together.
Right. And like put them together. And I'm like, it just makes I'm sorry, this is really fun to play with.
Like, let's just take Lis Wonder's skin.
Do it. It's fun.
Don't pick it. It's just gonna scab over.
Over here. It's like
it's nasty. How am I gonna shower with this? Like, nasty.
You're gonna have to peel it all off.
Just like a sunburn.
I
Just
don't
gotta peel it
eventually.
The whole floor is full of sticky stuff.
So how long did it take you to put on or to put together this look that you're wearing right now for Kate?
It was like an hour. Yeah.
That took you an hour? That looks amazing for just 1 hour. That would take me like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Helping
2 weeks.
Who takes
2 weeks?
I'm just saying it would take me a long time to pull it off, but you girls have it down to a science.
Less than an hour.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's impressive. We got some more Carrie Kelly here.
Yeah.
That looks fantastic. And the Bat Cave. You got the Bat Tank.
So there's a lot of things in that picture, like the Bat Tank. Yeah. From the there was a dinosaur because Batman, he used to have T-Rex, but I was like, take it out. It looks like I'm like in freaking
Jurassic Park.
Futuristic mode. But there's a lot of little like not that one. There's another one that I have Carrie Kelly where there's like
let's see.
Let's
see.
Oh, Easter eggs.
Oh yeah, the one with the Easter eggs.
That one.
Okay, Part 7, Restore Snyderverse, Frank Miller.
I can't see it so small.
Master Race.
All right.
Dark Knight Returns. There's a little screen back here. I'd imagine that's some Easter egg.
Is that like Ace Chemicals or something?
It's full of them.
Dang, this does have a lot of 300. Dang.
We love Zack Snyder. Like no photography. It's like a big fan of Snyder, and like me too, obviously. So
dude, this is so badass. The light flare that you have right by your hand. I mean, that looks so incredible.
That's cool. That was added after. Like I didn't do that one.
And then this one, you have Michael Keaton's Batmobile, and then the Robin suit over here.
Oh, the Robin suit, really important. Yeah.
So did you put this together, this background yourself? I mean, did you like put the images in here?
Editor, no photography, and I was like, I want this or that, and let's do this. and let's work. And we've been working together for the past, I don't know, 7 months, 8
Yeah,
months.
it's been a minute. It's been a long time.
I commissioned him, and like, you know, he has like the specials where it's like, you buy 5, you get 1 free and stuff. And I was like, let's do it. Let's just go.
Yeah. What y'all laughing at? Just is her face falling apart? Right?
Yeah, like feeling a big part, and it was almost like walk because I felt my little skin hairs. I was like, oh,
Ow.
It is what
Yeah. Now I'm gonna next name my plans of cosplaying Kate. And then you nailed this look.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
I think it's like my eyebrow. It's fun. Anime is a big part of me. I'm like, I love it, and I haven't gone into the anime, I feel, but one day, I have so much I want to do.
Is this a cowl that J-Bats is gonna be wearing soon, or is this for something else?
It's like putting glue in your hair.
No, oh no. Oh no,
She's
no.
falling apart.
Oh no.
Ugh. I know, this is like bad.
We need.
Hold on, let me get a rubber band in my hand. Talk to 80. She's fun.
I'm really not that fun.
Yeah, but yes, you are, and also your cosplay is fire too.
Yeah.
That,
Yo, you got
like this look, Kate look was like insane. It's so disgusting. Like when you're doing like the FX and you're like doing it and you're putting the blood, you're just like, I get weird with blood personally. So me doing it, I'm like, oh my god, this is terrible. That's what I do if I make myself like grossed out.
It's like I have a good friend who worked in Hollywood for a bit, and he worked in the set of Hansel and Gretel with Jim Arterton and Hawkeye. What's his name? Renner, Jeremy Renner. Yeah, and he was in charge of a bunch of like practical effects, including like the gore in some scenes. And he was dealing with like the fake stuff, like the fake blood and stuff. And he just got so sick and tired of it. He's like, I can't do this anymore. So let's just throw salsa in there. So he just made salsa like the gore effects. That way it didn't make him sick. And it worked, I guess, apparently.
More sick because it's salsa. Ew.
Oh, it's weird.
You know what I do like to use? Like my kind of like a go-to. If you don't like, if you're gonna have it on your face and you want something like that tastes good, right? You go to the baking section inside like the grocery store and you get the red, like the deep dark red gel icing. If it's gonna be mouth and like you have blood coming out of it, you use that and it actually tastes good. So
now you know.
Now you have to be careful to not eat it all before you take the pictures.
True.
That's the only issue. And this is just suffering over here. I feel so bad.
Well, check out this one too, Dawson, that I just shared with you. This one was really cool.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yes.
That's almost uncanny. Holy crap.
Yeah.
You got
It's like you know how to make the facial expressions and how like what to do with your face.
So inside my mouth, I kind of like bite into different things. So she has like a lot of upper lip, so you just gotta go like that, and then the makeup, I bite my cheeks.
Okay.
So it gives you like
Contours are different.
it's so perfect.
It's just change your face. I don't know.
All right, Andre, you try.
No.
Contour your face.
Come on,
Let's see.
try it. Inside your
Oh,
cheeks.
Yeah.
All right.
I was like,
Do you have to go like that?
this is like what is it? Blue steel? You puck up your lips like this.
No, but I mean, you pull it off so well.
In 5 minutes, is that good?
What was that?
That we have to head out in 5 minutes.
Oh, no worries. No worries.
He has a live on Instagram, and and then take this off because it's coming apart and it's like I'm crazy.
Oh,
Well,
but
it's
you were
all good.
super trooper.
Yeah, you've stuck with us for about an hour. You've put up with us for an hour in that makeup. So applause to you. Applause.
Yeah,
to you.
seriously.
Congrats.
I love you guys. You're so nice to me and I appreciate it.
Whoa, it's a Inception
Oh,
here.
whoops. I forgot I was sharing screen.
See, that's me from the past.
Yeah.
What you're looking at is now. What happened to then? We just missed it.
Dang it. But we really appreciate you guys being here today and talking about the cosplaying process. It's always a pleasure to talk to both of you. And again, you both do such a fantastic job. Like, honestly.
Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Always so positive. Like, the community is just really nice, and we're full of different creators, you know, from the podcast and videos and, you know, art. It's incredible. Like, what we have, and it's nice.
It is.
Yeah. Just a bunch of people coming together, creating awesome stuff all the time in different genres and different avenues.
Cool to enjoy everybody's different, you know, additions to the fandom.
Right. It's fun.
Yeah, it absolutely is. So remember, guys, always have fun with this stuff. It's nerdy stuff after all.
You know what it is? I'm almost jealous because it looks like you have so much fun doing this. I'm like, man, I want to do this. They're having a blast.
Andre's like, I never have fun.
Yeah, I know, right?
I never have fun. No, but it looks like you're having such a good time when you're making these videos, making these photos.
We get the shot. Like today, we got Kate, and we're like, "Yo, this picture is like that one."
Did you see that pose? Hell yeah, you posed the shit out of that pose.
Like, people understand. Like, we just get so hyped up, and then it's like,
But it's you get the shot though. You
the
get the
shot.
Yeah.
I have the one shooting like with two guns like that, and it's like I can't wait.
Oh, nice.
Got to add the muzzle fire onto that. Oh,
I'm looking forward to seeing the finished product on that, because what the tease you just gave us was fire. So yeah, it looks great.
Andre in a Wonder outfit.
Yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. But
yes,
that's for exclusive members.
There we go. I'll be yeah, that's for members only. No, but I mean, I'm sure a lot of these shots too, because you do it by yourself. Some of them you do by yourself. Is that right?
Huh?
I know you like some of these shots you have to do by yourself, right?
Oh yeah, I have a self timer. I got
crazy.
During the Supergirl shots in the light, it was by myself. My husband was sleeping, baby was sleeping. I was just here figuring it out, and then it just happened because I have a big TV where I can see myself like exactly before I take the shot. So it's like,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's helpful. And so I know you guys got to get going, but again, we really appreciate you guys coming in today. And I guess just in case for some reason there's somebody in the chat that doesn't follow what you're doing, could you let us know where we can find you?
So it's Lis Wonder on Instagram, on Vero, and then on Twitter it's Lis Wonder 1 because some lady has Lis Wonder.
She's like, I got it. Yes.
So we will find her. We'll find her, and we will get you that tag. We'll figure that out.
Thank you.
I will find her.
Awesome.
And everybody that joined, thank you so much for joining and for putting up with this crazy looking.
It's fire.
That is fire. I mean,
Yeah,
so good.
It really it's behind the scenes. You know, it's kind of like the Wizard of Oz. You see what's behind the curtain sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
love.
cool.
You gotta love. Hardly
Awesome. Well, again, thank you so much for being here today. Y'all have a great rest of your night.
Bye.
See you later.
Always a pleasure to talk to Liz and 80, of course. Just again, great creators in general. Always fun to talk to.
The work she does, it's so
Fire.
crazy how good it is. I mean, it's just like mind blowing. I'm like, God.
Yeah.
It really is. It really is mind-blowing for sure. So again, guys, if you have not followed Lis Wonder and Super 80, be sure to do so on Instagram, Vero, and Twitter, like they mentioned before they took off. Again, they do some fantastic work. But now we get to move on to the second hour of the show, where we get to talk about some movie news and topics while Ryan is making quite the ruckus.
I know. What are you doing over there?
Are you eating something?
Is it Whataburger?
Oh,
it's Whataburger.
Whataburger.
Bounce him right now.
Get
out of here.
So
Here at the bottom. Yeah, sure. Eating Whataburger in my presence. Freaking hate
Oh
that.
God! He's feeling it open now. Like, yep, I'm about to devour this.
This is happening. This is happening. So, what's the first topic?
Whataburger.
You being gone.
What was the burger that Matt eats at Whataburger? Is it the patty melt?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Shut up.
It is because your daughter ordered it, right? And
she ordered it, and like so he's I don't want to say he's afraid of food, but he's afraid of trying new things.
He's very picky.
So, very picky eater. And hey, is eating time, I reckon.
Filling up my belly.
Yeah, so he tried it and he was like, that's all he eats now is his patty melts. So
He doesn't get anything else but the patty melt when he goes there.
I mean, he'll get a regular burger, every once in a while, but patty melt is usually his go-to now.
He does eat like a hamburger.
Yeah, he does, the regular, number one or whatever.
We went from interviewing cosplayers to talking about Ryan's son's favorite sandwich at Whataburger.
That's how we roll, man.
Yeah,
That's how we roll here.
That's how the show transforms itself, man.
Yeah.
During a live stream.
During a live stream, see,
Hey,
and then you got to get the onion rings.
Oh, dude,
they're delicious.
Bounce them again. Bounce
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm just kidding before he does the laugh. You know what, Ryan? This is for you.
God, I don't care. I do not. I don't care.
Actually, I do. I do. Did I tell y'all we're getting one down here? Hey.
You're getting a Whataburger in Georgia?
Yeah, dude. It's gonna be about. It's 40 minutes from the.
Get the hell out of here!
I'm at the top.
Yeah, that's the only time you've ever made it to the top, Andre.
I pulled his on right. I ended up at the top.
Oh my gosh! So I officially hate Ryan and Anthony now. Andre's cutting it pretty thin. Yeah. Anyways, let's get to the first topic of the day. It's actually one of the hottest pieces of news of the day. A certain director criticized a certain franchise, talking about their films. That is Denis Villeneuve criticizing the MCU. And in fact, his words were, too many of the Marvel films seem like copy and paste and repeat, basically. And you know what, Andre?
He's been listening to me.
People have been saying it a lot longer than you have. Andre's now officially down at the bottom again for that out. But it's interesting.
I forgot I was holding this thing.
Sure you did. Sure you did.
Toss that over there.
But so, guys, Denis Villeneuve, of course, coming out with his latest film, Dune, here pretty soon, which is looking to be absolutely fantastic. Hearing a lot of raving reviews.
It looks like it's cinema.
Looks like it's fantastic. But I'm curious to know you guys' take on this. Obviously, we're all more so DC fans, and we kind of all have a feeling that a lot of the MCU films do have sort of a formula where they kind of do a similar thing, have similar tropes, which, has worked for them, for the general audience.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I guess starting with Ryan, what are your thoughts on Denis Villeneuve putting out this statement now?
I don't understand the purpose of him coming out like it. Like you just said, it's not like an epiphany. It's not like oh my God, we haven't known this for years. So I don't understand his motivation.
What's up, Ill Life?
For that? Like, do we have any context? Do we have any? Like, why would he come out and say this?
No,
I don't understand.
It was part of an interview. I think that was one of the questions, and he answered that.
That's the thing. I don't want to cut you off, Ryan, or anything, but like,
cut him off.
No, cut me off, man.
No,
let's go. Let's go.
This is the thing. When Scorsese said it,
yeah.
Guess what happened? He was doing press for a movie. The same thing as Denis Villeneuve was doing a press for a movie. So when these directors, they call them auteurs or whatever. Like when they do press for their movies. Like that's the questions they get asked nowadays. Is they ask them about comic book movies? They're always going to do it because they want to get some kind of hot take. So it's not like Dennis just woke up in the morning. You know what? I'm going to tweet and say Marvel movies are copy and paste. No. He got asked that. That shit probably wasn't even on his mind. He went to the interview. They asked him. He just told them his personal opinion on it, and now it's big news. All of these directors who say stuff like that, and everybody wants to put it in lights or whatever, they got asked that. They just wake up in the morning like, hey.
I mean, it's an easy response, and it's not punching down because it's Disney, so it's pretty easy. It's like, oh yeah, I can say something like Scorsese and put myself in that.
Well, he works for Warner Brothers. I mean, do you blame him? He's like, hey, I'm punching up at this point. This company's going downhill. He's like, Netflix, you need some work done. How about a Dune franchise?
I know Snyder.
But the thing that I'm kind of curious about, and I don't think it'll be a massive thing that we can easily tell, but how much do you think this might hurt the film in regards to fans? Like, again, a lot of MCU fans have been kind of against it. Do you think it will harm it in any way, shape, or form? Or do you think it's just going to do fine as it is?
I think it'll be fine.
I think for the most part, not everybody's plugged into this kind of thing.
Yeah,
And even if they did,
we are.
well, even if they did, plug into it, listen to it, take offense to it, even, it's going to get forgotten before the movie comes out.
Because it's still got a while. And
yeah.
Also,
I mean, people's attention span or recognition or whatever of, said, like somebody said this or whatever, they might come up with it, but not in droves, and it's not going to affect the numbers, I don't believe. Yeah. So, like I said, I mean, it's going to be forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. By the time it hits the stateside anyway, because I don't know why, but they released that schedule. I'm like, yo, France gets it like tomorrow and shit. Where's my Dune?
Yeah, like
the only way that it would come and bite
him
him in the ass is if Dune sucks.
No,
that is.
No,
but I don't think it will.
There is that, right?
Right. I don't think it will.
But where it's going to bite them in the ass is that this movie is going to end up getting leaked all over the internet. And it's going to be seen. It's going to happen. If it's released overseas, it's going to get out.
No. This isn't Tom and Jerry.
But someone's going to bootleg that, and then it's just going to go viral. And that's the sad part about this day and age. So that's why I understand why there's such a window between when this comes out in the U.S. and when it's coming out, overseas.
I think it needs. I think it always needs to be a universal release. Because
studios.
That's the best way to avoid spoilers is if you universally release a movie the same day. Obviously, like we live in a country where like overseas they're hours ahead of us. So like, but still within a certain hour parameter, release a movie so that spoilers don't get out there as bad. Because But for Dune though, unless you're getting a 1080 like bootleg, it might look like hot trash.
Oh,
you might not even want to watch that shit.
He's like, what is this, sand?
Are they in the ocean? No,
I hate sand.
Yeah, it gets everywhere.
And it's, of course, rough and irritating.
By the way, Padme, put on that fire outfit. The one that gets me all hot.
Like, not even kidding, when Liz posted that photo and said, like, she knew what she was doing, I was like, someone gets it.
No, I mean, going back to Dune, though, I mean, that's my worry is that the fact that it's coming out in France or whatnot, I'm afraid it's going to get the movie itself is going to leak out, and pretty soon everyone's going to watch it and not wait for it to come out and watch it properly in proper high resolution or even in the theater. What's up, man?
If it's good, if it's good,
it's going to
even
be
the pirated versions will be watched, and then they'll go watch it in high def.
Yeah, because they'll want to see it.
They'll be prompted to go if it's good. If it's a good movie.
My bad. I forgot. It's coming out on HBO Max same day. Fire copies on the. There'll be fire copies out there.
Oh yeah, easily.
Okay. Yeah.
I forgot it's coming. Yeah, there's gonna be good. But the thing with Dune though, that's one of the weird ones where like it kind of can't get spoiled. Like nobody I've seen because there's a book on it, and the movie's really really close to the book. From what I've read from like non-spoiler reviews, so that like I don't think there's a way to spoil that for.
Well, in this one,
like
Aquaman goes to the world, and he comes back with all the spices.
Yeah, what the spice. But yeah, no, kind of like what Jamie's saying is that I was shocked that it's coming out in other countries a month early. That's a month early.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. It should
that
be
is really
a worldwide release. Yeah. I don't understand why there's such a gap, unless when they pushed it back, that didn't apply to the international release; it only applied to the domestic release.
No, that happens. No, but it happens a lot. I remember one of the movies that we've seen in the past, I'd say 5 years. One of the most spoilerable movies that could have ever been made was Endgame, and that shit came out overseas a week before it came out here. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So like that is super spoiler. You know what I mean? Like that's like
I don't even remember spoilers for that.
No, nobody did it.
So what you're saying is the rest of the world is more
I guess.
Responsible.
Responsible, respectful.
Yeah,
the
US
We're like, oh, we saw it. Oh, come on.
But look, I mean, look, not to cut you off, but real quick. I mean, honestly, the only way that you're gonna prevent the movie from getting spoiled is if you don't release it a month in advance, which is gonna happen, or you don't let Grace Randolph see it, and then you're fine. Then you're fine.
Wow, I have a lot of things to say about it.
I know the ending of Venom. Like,
I still hadn't seen it, and I'm gonna save myself till it comes out.
I already know what it is.
Next week. I don't care.
Of course you do, Andre.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna ruin it right now.
No, you're not. Get out of here.
Suck it.
So the aliens from Aliens.
This isn't the MCU, okay?
Jeffrey Warfield was vindicated because the aliens came down.
Aliens, right? Aliens in the MCU.
He said, I believe aliens will be in the MCU. Dawson said, no.
I mean, I feel like I'm pretty justified in that.
Yes, I think so.
But it is interesting. So one more thing I want to talk about with Dune is this the last or the second to last movie that's doing the whole day and date release on HBO Max and theaters?
This is the second. I know the Matrix.
Matrix
is
is
another
doing
one.
Matrix is
right.
Because it comes out December 22nd. Yes.
Okay, so it's the second to last one. We know the effects, or at least the partial effects that had on the Suicide Squad. How much of a impact do you think it's going to have on Dune?
What? Oh, okay. Well, chill out, Jose. I saw Sorry ACS, and he's put the post-credit scene as Ralph Boner.
It's Ralph Boner. He shows up. He shows up with a boner. You're like, wow.
But in this version, Hugh Jackman,
maximum carnage.
Sir Patrick Stewart are coming back to the end as well.
Yeah.
Venom, I have to pee.
I have to pee.
He's like, I can go poo poo.
Oh God.
No, I don't think it's. I don't think it's gonna. Whatever it does, box office wise, I can't remember how much wherever it premiered last night, it's like France or somewhere it premiered. It made a decent amount of money. It broke records in that country for like a premiere during this month, where it's not a summer month. So I think it's gonna be fine. But I don't know how much how much stock I want to put into that talk lately. That like. They told them, yeah, we'll give you a Dune 2, but it's got to do big on HBO Max. We don't care about the theater intake. It's got to do good on HBO Max.
Yeah, because money justifies sequels. Like you can't make a follow-up to a movie that didn't make any money. That means you don't have a guarantee of financial, I guess, return from that movie. You just don't have that guarantee. And I'm sorry, but for a lot of people saying that streaming is the future, like in a way, yes, I can agree. But streaming subscriptions don't make up for a loss in box office. They just don't.
It's the future for certain content.
Not
content,
all
content.
Like cinematic stuff, things that people like big event movies. You can't do that purely streaming because it's just too expensive. And again, only having people paying like what $5 to $15 a month, depending on the streaming service, does not pay for these big budget films. It just doesn't. So I have a hard time seeing. I guess I don't have a hard time seeing. I think they will make a Dune 2 regardless, almost regardless, unless it like completely bombs and makes like zero money, which won't be the case, right? It just won't be the case. There's too many people excited about this. There's too many people that are looking forward to this movie, and it's just got too much of a great cast to flop in that way, right?
Oh yeah, the cast.
Yeah, I think that was a non-story, just to kind of get it out there and have people talk about it and all that. Just keep it in conversation.
I think Illife has a good point.
Money justifies sequels unless it's excellent. Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we don't want to talk about that. I mean, there's been a lot of talk recently that the movie is supposedly, it pulls a lot from Zack Snyder's Justice League, which I hope is true. But well, I guess only time will tell, or a more reliable source.
Grace Randolph.
Wow! I think she sits in the mirror and stares at herself and goes, "Wow!"
She does. She right before her for every single show. She's like, "Well."
All right, now that's out of the way.
But no, I just think that the comments that the director made and I posted this earlier on Twitter. I was like, this is something that people have been saying for years.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
why
nothing
is
new.
this really such a shock that he said this? And people were playing it out like, oh, coming from a guy who's making a remake of a book. You know, it's kind of like, what? Like this is a known thing. Everyone's always like, oh yeah. Ryan Zeeverfett even said, yeah, you got Marvel, who's had a lot of these cookie cutter movies where it's all kind of the same formula and how they make the movie.
They replaced the villain. They changed the heroine and cocaine,
speed.
They got a lot of cocaine in there, and yeah,
it's just a different. It's like Taco Bell. It's the same ingredients, just put together differently. You know, you got a taco over here and you got a quesadilla over here. It's the same stuff. They're just mix moving it around. But no, I don't think this is such a controversial statement. I think that a lot of people are making it one because it's an easy target to talk about and get attention about. In reality, it's
also,
blatantly obvious.
There's not a whole lot of news again.
Yeah, news slowed
so
down.
people are making up shit to talk about because they got nothing.
Yeah.
Whoever got that interview was like, "Oh, what did he say here? Oh, I'm gonna blow that up." Bam!
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it just exploded.
That's
So
my headline.
That's my
gonna
headline.
Get the rage clicks.
But that's what I was saying earlier.
That
Like,
is my dark side.
people need to remember though that he didn't wake up in the morning and choose violence. Like he literally got asked that.
It was
What
like
do
he
you
showed
think
up
about the Marvel movies, did it? And so he answered his honest answer that he, you know what I'm saying? But people want to put it out like, oh man, it's so bad how people always they want to put it out like he started the interview. The interview started asking the first question. He was like, hold up before you ask your first question. Let me tell you what I think about Marvel movies.
Yeah.
That's not what fucking happened.
Let's talk about the MCU. You want to talk about that? He's like, okay, let's go ahead.
Yeah. No, somebody asked him, and he gave same thing with
You hearing me, Kevin Feige?
Same thing with all of these directors. Same thing even with Patty with her comments a couple weeks ago. Somebody asked her that, and she answered honestly the way she felt about it. But it's not like these people aren't waking up, like I said earlier. They're not just waking up in the morning like with a fresh cup of Folgers. They're like,
Folgers.
I think I'm gonna talk about the MCU today. They don't give a fuck. They're just giving their honest answers about
Yeah, they're sitting there like, who can I piss off today?
Yeah, no, they're not. Especially with a movie coming out in a month. It's like when Scorsese's comments came out, it was right before he was showing that movie.
What? Oh, he's showing the movie.
Showing that movie.
I will not be having that negativity in this stream.
Not negativity.
He wants the Batman.
He wants the Batman.
Give me the Batman.
What?
He wants the Batman.
I have 30 Batman on my shelf.
The one you just showed, the big. What Dark Knight was that? No, that wasn't Dark Knight Batman.
It was the armored Batman.
I'll tell you what.
Pretty fire.
I'll tell you what.
It's pretty fire.
Go behind
He's
you.
cooler than this one.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes, I have to agree with that.
Right? His suit, he's got like a stay plate, like he just.
Right. He's like this.
Not posing like that, man. It's still smooth though, but no, it's not as good as that. It's not as fire.
Still smooth though? Is that what he said?
Still smooth.
Still silky smooth.
Still smooth, man.
Still good.
It's not as fire as the one that you got though, but yeah.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Oh, he's gonna go try to. Okay, so guys, he's gonna offer me one of the Batman figures.
Deal or no deal?
Watch, he's gonna get his
in
worst
the chat.
one.
I want to see
Of
deal
all
or no
the ones
deal.
that he has, he's gonna pick the one that he cares the least about, and he'll be like, "How about this one?"
Yeah.
That's the one.
That's the one. Yeah,
You're not getting this. I waited 3 months for this.
Guys, in the chat, deal or no deal?
Awesome,
Let's go.
Really
is that a good deal or is that a bad deal?
Dude, that's
Amazing Spider-Man on 3D.
I've been waiting for 3 months for this. Okay.
I didn't know that. And you know what's funny is that he's got the little he's got the ball protector.
Is it as heavy as the dark side?
Yeah, his crotch piece.
The ball protector?
He's like, you can fuck up my groin so my balls are protected.
Is it as heavy as this dude? Is it heavier or?
It's. Hold on.
No, just make an assumption.
I don't know. I have to check. Hold on.
You're the host. Damn it, God.
I know.
That dark side is pretty heavy though, for real. Okay. You got it, don't you, Andre? You got the dark side?
Yeah, he's right here. He's guarding the
side by side
the movie.
comparison.
He's guarding the movie. He's like, yo.
He's guarding the movie.
So as far as your dark side, that's his anti-life equation. Is that the movie? So
The movie, although his scepter is kind of crooked.
That's what she said.
It veers to the left.
The Batman is a little taller than the average figure. They're both about the same weight, actually.
Oh, that means the Batman's heavy. I like that.
The box is really heavy. You displease me.
And this is the part of the show where everyone plays with the toys.
Yeah.
Yes. Toy time.
Toy
Sunday
time
podcast.
with Andre.
With Andre.
Look at him. He's just
admiring his toy.
He's like, ah! Yeah. Anyway, about Dennis Villeneuve, I think it's blown out of proportion. I think it's blatantly obvious why he said it. I think all of us can agree, like, yeah, that's true. But but everyone else is like, ah! But then later on, he another statement from that interview, I believe, when he said that he supports the hiring of the director for the Eternals.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm sure people are going to read that and then they're going to be like, oh, I love him. He's so awesome.
Yeah. And by the way, Jamie, this was $20. That's all it was. Just $19.99. So ordered on it.
You want to know how much that is if you buy it right now on Amazon? It's $38.99.
I don't freaking care. So it's not an even trade.
No.
I'm actually trading
the
down.
monetary value. It's the value that it is for you.
Yes, it's how does your heart feel letting this go and receiving this?
Would you? Are you that big of an Amazing Spider-Man 2 fan? I don't think so.
Well, I thought that's Amazing Spider-Man 1. Dipstick.
Oh, it is? I don't own it.
He says, Ill Life has a good question, man. He says, is that the J.L. Levo Armored Batman or Frank Miller?
So, from what I can understand, this looks like a combination of the Dark Knight Returns Armored Batman and the BVS Armored Batman. There's some aspects of both that are clearly seen in this figure.
The one I got is straight up out of the book.
Yeah.
Straight up the book. Look at the colors.
Yeah, it's straight up
It's
comic
straight-
accurate for sure.
Yeah, Dawson's is more of a hybrid. Not really.
He's like, I actually made it myself.
If he did, that's fire.
That'd be
that'd be dope.
That's
That would be
actually a
dope.
compliment.
Yeah, so thank you. Thank you.
No, he's like, Andre's like, damn it.
I failed again.
I didn't fail anything. Only math.
Ooh.
Only math. So you did
Only
fail something.
math.
Exposed. All right, so moving on to another sort of Warner Brothers topic. There was another piece of big news this week with Christopher Nolan choosing Universal Studios for his next movie instead of Warner Brothers for the first time in almost 20 years. He's making a movie somewhere else besides Warner Brothers. Now, just a simple question. For Warner Brothers, is this a win or a loss?
It's
For Warner Brothers?
This is a fat L.
Yeah, it's a big loss.
It's a huge loss.
Yeah.
That is one of their most successful directors. Been with them the entire time. All of his films, like, except I don't know, was Memento Warner Brothers or was that New Line? I can't remember.
I mean, if it's New Line, it's still owned by Warner Brothers.
Yes, exactly. So he has been one of their. I mean, I hate to call somebody like Christopher Nolan a cash cow, but he's been something like that for them. And now he's gone. Now look, I'll say this.
Move over.
I will say this.
Move over, butter.
But
Butter?
That was
Butter?
a commercial.
What?
That was a commercial back in the day.
I remember, like, I can't believe it's not butter.
Yeah.
No, and then there was another
Was
one
it
called
Country
Move Over
Cow?
Butter, but it didn't. It didn't make it. It didn't make it.
Oh wait, you're from Happy Cow Country though, so it's kind
It
of
was on.
What in the hell was that all about?
That was the most fitting drop ever. The music sounded like he was on a farm and there's cows. So but
I didn't even think about that. So that's actually pretty perfect.
yeah. But also what he asked for, if it's true what he asked for, I think for somebody in his stature, that's not out of the realm. It's not like outrageous to me.
So his stature, you mean like is he short?
You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, what he's
I want my weight in gold.
Yeah, and if Universal agreed to if he asked for that and they agreed to him, then good on them. I mean, they got him. Yeah. So as for the question you let off with Dawson, that is an L for those dudes.
And I mean, L Life does have a point. It's not like your franchise and you have to be with a certain studio, but it is telling that he's been with the studio for so long and then decides, you know what? I'm just not gonna make a movie with you.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Well, I mean, think about this too. I mean, so you go from having the Dark Knight trilogy, which is extremely successful, very, very popular, right? And then you go into making Man of Steel. Now, WB could have easily been like, "Hey, we want this Batman to be part of this universe. We've already established that, right?" I'm just saying they could have, right?
Well,
but
not really, even though the Batman was retired.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is that Christopher Nolan said, "Yeah, there is no magic, there is no superpowers or whatever in my world. This is a self-contained universe." But you know, another studio might have said, "Okay, that's great. We want to make money off of this, so we're going to continue on with the story without you." No, they didn't do that. They said, "Okay, that's what you want, then we're going to leave that alone," because they want to stay in the Christopher Nolan business. Now, the fact that he would leave after a roller coaster of a year last year that he had with them is telling that they're not able to retain a talent like Christopher Nolan.
Right.
And really, it's like, look, is the whole company Warner Brothers bad? No, but there are people there that are bad and that really need to go. And I mean, if you're Toby Emmerich, you're like, yeah, we just lost Christopher Nolan. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Imagine having to tell that to the investors.
You lost Christopher Nolan, and you forced away Zack Snyder.
Yep.
When everything he puts out, how many fans does he have? He's one of the most popular directors in the world. And yet you forced him out. You made him go away because you don't like him on a personal level.
Yeah, it was personal,
Very, very personal, for sure.
And now their biggest competitor in terms of like their streaming platform, Netflix. Now they have Zack Snyder, and then Christopher Nolan's working for another competitor of theirs in Universal. So it's like now you gave the competition some ammunition in the form of talent that they're going to make money off of. So thanks a lot. I mean, I just at this point I don't see how this guy can retain his job.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with that. Like, how do you and Ann Sarnoff justify losing two of the most popular directors out there? Like Zack Snyder, he's very divisive, but he's very popular. But Christopher Nolan, he's more generally loved. Like a lot more of the general audience loves what he does. And him walking away, again, it's not like he's out there like spewing out stuff about Warner Brothers, but the fact that he's walking away is definitely a sure sign that things just aren't right in Warner Brothers' house. They just aren't, or at least for Christopher Nolan's liking.
Well, and the fact that, you know, like what Jamie's saying is that how he got upset with the streaming service issues. Here's the thing: is that if you're going to make this kind of decision, I mean, these are things that you should communicate with your filmmakers, the guys that you've relied on for all these years. Obviously, yes, you've put your money into them and you know, to help develop these movies, but they should know exactly what they're getting into. Like, hey, you know, it doesn't have to be Toby Emmerich calling Christopher Nolan, but in some degree, someone has to communicate and say, hey, this is the route we're taking, or you know, this is what we're doing. How is this going to work for you? And then they'd probably say, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, so we'll exclude yours from that list because we respect you, but we're going to do it on the other movies instead. Okay, fine, go ahead. You know what I mean? I don't know. Obviously, that's a very dumbed down way of having a negotiation, but you see my point.
I disagree.
They didn't take care of some of their top talent. And because of that, and it's not just that particular instance, I'm sure there's more as well. He said, you know what? I'm just going to go find another studio to work for. I'm done with these guys.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is,
they're going through a merger. They're going through all these changes. It's like, I mean, at that point, you're like, you know what? I'm going to go somewhere else because right now things are just a bit unstable.
Yeah.
So you know that they had talks, and you know, so it wasn't just a, you know, like Anthony was saying earlier. He just woke up, had some Folgers, and said, "I'm not going back to Warner Brothers."
Yeah, exactly.
You know, they negotiate, they talk. At the end of the day, they couldn't come to an agreement or terms. So therefore, Nolan was, you know, like, well, okay, then I'm shopping elsewhere. And Toby was like, well, that's fine because I'm going to Netflix.
Yeah, which he's not.
Which he's
There's
not.
no way they're gonna hire that motherfucker.
They're gonna hire him.
No.
No.
But also, I think he saw what happened in the past couple of years at Warner Brothers. He saw all these things, and I think the straw that broke the camel's back was definitely he probably said, "Okay, look, I got this World War II movie. These are my
demands."
Well, I'm not gonna say demands, but he said, "This is the only way I'm going to do this. Is if you do it like this, and I get this much creative freedom, all of it." Which is like his little the thing I saw several times was like they can't interfere at all with any of his decisions, and they were probably, of course, this is Warner Brothers, so they were probably like, okay, that's going to be a problem. He's like, all right, deuces, I'm out of here. Like that was probably the final fucking straw. Was that he had this movie, probably screenplay's probably pretty much done. It's everything's ready, and they were just like, nah, because we want to be able to tell you like the plane's got to be blue instead of black.
Which is so weird because, like, they call themselves.
Gray, you're right. Dawson.
They call themselves, and they have the directors call them a director-driven studio. But yet, when a director, again, supposedly, we're just kind of assuming here, requests full creative control, like, no, we're not going to do that. It's like, stop calling yourself a director-driven studio. Then,
I mean, there are instances like like for the Suicide Squad, they gave James Gunn total creative control over what he wanted to do.
Selective.
It's selective,
but
it's because
like I was saying, it's a culmination of things that has led him to say, you know what, I'm going to go elsewhere because I think it'll be in my best interest to go somewhere else.
And that's why I say I think the final straw was just them with his new film that he's trying to develop right now. They told him nah, and he was probably like, all right, I'm out and bouncing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna take my talents. I'm gonna take my talents to South Beach.
To South Beach. You know, but it's like, you know, and then you have to understand too that you know he experienced firsthand some of the things that that Zack Snyder was going through. I mean, he was there when him and Deborah Snyder watched Justice League. He, you know, he was the one who told her like, don't show him this movie.
Yeah,
don't show him this movie because like this will break his heart if he watches this movie. You know, so there are things that he was a part of during that whole horrible process, and that does not help you in making a decision to continue on with this movie studio, amongst other things that they have done. So yeah, it's unfortunate for Warner Brothers, but really, it's a situation in which your talent should never have gotten to that point where they wanted to leave or wanted to explore another studio for that opportunity. They should always want to stay with you because you take care of them. And unfortunately, they came to a head where he figured it's best for me to go elsewhere at this point.
Yo, isn't it wild? Just think about this in context. James Gunn, Christopher Nolan. James Gunn got 100% creative freedom. Nolan asked for it. Christopher Nolan said, let me get that same thing. And they were probably like, dude, are you out of your fucking mind? James Gunn, Christopher Nolan.
But we don't know. I mean, maybe they said you can have that, but you can't have the budget you want, or you can't have this and this.
There could be other things for sure. Yeah.
If that was the case, then yeah, they're out of their fucking minds.
Yeah. What was it?
Detroit Lions, a company that wastes careers. Oh, ouch. That's not wrong. Definitely not wrong there.
Yeah. So we don't know what happened, but all we know for sure is that he left. He went to Universal. He's going to get his movie made. It's probably going to be great. And yeah, so
I think his movie will come out before Avatar 2.
Oh my God, when
those sequels are never freaking coming out, man.
Yeah, let me look it up. I'll look it up real quick.
We're gonna get Zack Snyder.
Cameron is just all he's doing. He's
Avatar.
He got paid for movies he's never gonna make. He's just like, yeah, we're filming.
Yeah, we're in production.
We're production.
Anthony, you saying supposedly?
Yeah, I mean, well, he was filming them all at like the same time. Like let's see, Avatar 2, it says 2022,
which is coming up.
Yes,
yeah, it's around the corner.
Yep,
and that's the only one that shows.
The other ones are like they're finished.
Didn't they say number 3 was coming out in 2025?
It says, let's see.
Like, there's somebody that said that, and I was like, you've got to be freaking kidding me.
Oh, Grace Randolph.
No, it wasn't Grace Randolph.
2025.
2020 hindsight.
Here, let me do this.
I was right.
Frank saying here that in the article it said that Nolan didn't even offer his new movie to Warner Brothers and offered it to Sony before Universal agreed to make it.
Ooh. That's
so didn't even go to Warner Brothers.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
that is
saying.
worse. That's worse.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's worse.
He didn't even bother. He was just like, you know what? I'm going elsewhere because I just want to get away from these guys. And that's sad. That's sad for it's sad if you're a movie studio that one of your top talent went somewhere else because they felt that was the right thing to do.
They probably call him like, hey, so what's up with this World War II movie? He's like, yeah, I'm making it with Universal. What do you want? I was like, well, why didn't you come to us first? He's like, I didn't want to. Click.
I chose not to.
I chose not.
Y'all want to see something messed up?
What is it?
I guess maybe.
What's that?
I hope it's
somebody,
fire.
Somebody who plays for the Giants tonight's leg snapped in half.
Oh no!
Oh, like
who is it? Who is it?
The New York Giants.
It says Giants offensive lineman Nick Gates' leg snaps in half during a gruesome.
Oh man, that sucks.
Oh my
Are
gosh!
you gonna pull it up?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we want to do that.
See the carnage?
It has to be a quick clip, otherwise, the hit
NFL will get it. Let's see if I can.
Well, that and Dawson will blow chunks.
No, I've seen pretty bad injuries. In fact, I watched the. You guys remember 6 years ago? I think it was NCAA basketball. That guard from Louisville, the year they won the national title.
Oh yes,
I watched that live, and I saw it. I was like, dude, what?
You know, the bad one was what's his name?
Okay, hold on. Is it the clip?
What was the guy from Boston who broke his ankle?
Oh, Gordon Hayward.
Gordon Hayward, yeah.
Yes, that was bad. Yes.
That was really bad.
Nothing good about.
LeBron was like,
oh there's nothing good about his, but like it was covered with socks and shit. So all you could just see was the bend. That's all you could see.
No, but the guy from Louisville, like you saw the bones sticking out, like that was bad.
Yes, I remember that.
And I remember having in front of their bench, and they were all just like, "Oh no."
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
They're like walking off.
Okay, this isn't a video. This is just the image.
Oh no!
Oh God!
Damn, what kind of shoe was that?
Look at the comment, man. I don't know if we've eaten dinner yet. I don't even understand.
You see it right here? It's the not the foreleg, the back, this one.
Oh
yeah.
Where's the rest of his foot?
It's turned sideways.
Oh man.
Nick Gates. I'm gonna go watch that.
Andre's like, I'm gonna go watch it.
I'm gonna go watch it right now.
Man,
PJ just messaged that to me in the instant replay chat. He's like, "Yo, I'm like, I ain't watching the game yet," and he's like, "Yo, dude, I used to couldn't fucking watch it like that. Like I couldn't, like, you know what I mean? Like if I saw it, I'd be disturbed. I don't got better, but with the bone coming through, like the Louisville dude.
Yeah.
That was bad. That was bad. Oh my gosh.
And then maybe you see some meat.
Yeah.
Stop. No.
It's just like dangling. You know?
Oh God, it's really bad. It's really bad. I'm watching it right now.
Okay.
All right, pull it up.
PJ said he rolled over and it kind of flopped and shit.
Oh shit! So he's like all like this. And shit.
I'm trying to see the show replay of it. I don't see a replay.
Well, you're not watching the instant replay.
Daniel, I agree. Like, pray for that man. Seriously, that's
yeah. That could be career ending, man, for real. Paul George,
for an offensive lineman, especially. Like, oh my gosh.
What the hell? Oh, I put a lock on that bitch.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well,
so
anyway.
with that being said, let's move on to our last topic of the evening.
Oh God, that's how it happened.
Oh shit! Send me the link. I gotta see this.
Oh gosh.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post.
We're not gonna get to this last topic,
post
are we?
The link
in the chat so that everyone can see this.
If they want to, I guess.
Yeah.
There it is.
Jose says, "Pray for my Bears." Yeah, pray for that guy. Oh boy,
the Bears.
But last topic I wanted to discuss today is something that came out this week. It was what if episode 6? What if Killmonger saved Tony Stark?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to get you guys' opinion on this first. Starting with Anthony, what were your thoughts on episode 6?
Yo, I thought it was fire. I mean, obviously, was not Robert Downey Jr.
Obviously spoke way too high pitched and fast.
Yeah. Other than that, the voice acting was fire. Pepper, Michael B. Jordan, like everybody was on.
Oh no!
The animation obviously was fire. It seems to improve every. I like the story. I like where they went with it. I like the aspect of like at first she's like, can you really trust Killmonger? Like, what's going on right now? And then obviously it gets into some. I don't know if we're spoiling right now or not. You didn't say.
You know
you
what?
didn't say. You didn't say.
I
didn't
did
say,
not
you
say,
did not
but
specify. I hate that one. I hate that one. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. But I liked it. I liked it a lot. I think it was I like how some of them are ending off on sort of like a
cliffhangers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the one with like the last one with the zombies, it ended with Thanos, and I mean, obviously I don't know where they're gonna go with that because it's a zombie thing. But like, you see what I'm saying? Like they ended this one off too, kind of like, oh shit. So like, I don't know, maybe they come back to that timeline in next season, or what are they doing?
I don't know. I mean, that was the one thing that took us by surprise when we watched it on the watch party. Was that
we had a watch party?
Yeah, we had a watch party and we watched it, and even RJ was like, "Don't tell me it's over now," and then it ended. We're like, "Ah!"
Yeah.
This was more of an abrupt ending where like you definitely wanted a lot more at the end. I will say though about the voice acting, the one part that I didn't like was when Michael B. Jordan said "Wakanda forever."
Yeah, I didn't like that either.
Chadwick Boseman
twice.
Because when Chadwick Boseman did it, he was like "Wakanda forever." But then you have Michael B. Jordan saying "Wakanda forever." It's like,
it sounded really weak,
very cringy.
I kept waiting for him to kill T'Challa's dad, and it didn't happen. But the whole time I was like, any minute now he's gonna be like,
that's what I thought too. I was like, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
When they were alone talking, like out in Savannah or whatever, I was like, oh, he's done, and he didn't do it. I was like, oh, okay, well.
I remember your father when I killed his ass.
When the machines came back to life out there or whatever, the drones, I was like, and he's like, I'm about to do this. And he jumped on the rhino. The rhino?
Yeah.
Was it a rhino?
When he went out there, I thought, oh, he's about to screw. I thought he's about to screw them, man. And then he didn't. He helped them. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. I'm totally confused right now.
It was confusing what he was doing. Yeah.
I thought for sure that he was going to kill T'Challa's mom.
Yeah.
I thought so too. I thought it was going to be like I thought it was going to be like the Lion King,
Simba.
With the wildebeest and all that, like all the confusion, she's going to die.
She just gets ran over. Like,
I thought it was going to be something like that.
Sure, he'd be like, "No, mother."
So basically, you expected T'Challa's mom to be like this.
And then Killmonger's like, long live.
Yo, I like how they made his mom though. She was fire. His mom was fire. She was a warrior just like Denai Guerrero's character.
Yeah. Too bad the live action mom couldn't do it.
She's old, man.
She's old.
But I liked in this one that when characters actually died in this, it felt like it meant more than it did in the zombie episode. The problem I had with the zombie episode was that they were so concerned with making it lighthearted and fun. When in reality, they should not have been worrying about that. Because you look over at this episode. What's up, Austin?
What up?
You got characters that are dying. Austin was there too when we watched the episode. Like,
was...
You had characters dying, but you felt their deaths. You were like, "Oh shit!" Like Rhodey just died, or T'Challa just died. Holy shit! Well, in zombies, it was like, all right, whatever. And like the only time they ever felt any remorse for someone dying was when Happy Hogan died. He's like, "What? Happy? Not happy? No. Well, just block it out. Move on." Like they treated deaths the way that like Luke Skywalker treated Biggs when he died. Biggs blew up. He's just like, "Oh, whatever."
Yeah.
He didn't seem to care. He's like, "Oh, that was his own fault."
Hey, that one's on you.
Yeah, that was on him. I mean, he knew
one
better.
thing I thought was actually kind of eerie, and I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but the whole thing about them leaving the weapons in like that. What was it? Was it Afghanistan?
Mm-hmm.
It was weird. I was like, that's the same shit.
There were some things that were a little off-putting about this episode for sure.
I was like, wow, that's they should have changed the name of the country or something. But I was like, either that or I don't know. Somebody was tipped off. They're like, they're gonna do that. Oh, we should put that in the film. We should put that in our show.
Which part was it?
When they left the weapons in Afghanistan, and they were like, blah blah whatever. They have new weapons now, and after he saved Tony from
Yeah.
from
Oh
the
yeah, they just
from
they just bounced.
yeah.
Yeah.
they just bounced and they
Yeah.
left all the weapons and all that stuff there, and I was like, oh shit, that's the same shit. Interesting. I mean, normally
Definitely
we do
eerie.
like Iron Man 1, we sell our old weapons to the countries and all that,
Yeah.
make our money back so we can have the new weapons. But yeah, I just thought that was weird. So
It was a little weird for sure. I can definitely agree with that. I think when it comes to the deaths, my sister and I were joking around. We actually talked about this on my
y'all were
show
joking about
yesterday.
deaths?
No, we were talking about this.
God,
Yes.
you're such a morbid person.
Oh, I'm so disturbed in many ways. That's my new channel name, actually.
Disturbed in many ways.
Um,
Dim
What is
one.
wrong from disturbed?
Dimwa.
Dimwit.
It says it's one letter away from being called Nimwit. You're like, but it's Dimwit. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Pretty much. But my sister and I were talking about that episode, and you count the death of Tony Stark in this episode, and since Endgame, or I guess since the beginning of Endgame, they've had Tony Stark die 4 times.
Yeah.
With Endgame, then 3 times in What If. It's almost as if the executives with the MCU and Disney are saying, okay, we want to make sure people understand that Tony Stark is dead and not coming back. Let's kill him as many times as we can in this What If
Unless
show.
They want to kill him that many times because they're like, we're going to bring him back.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
God,
Well, like,
this is just
probably not.
another one of his boner ideas.
you kill him in the first 20 seconds of the Avengers episode. You kill him in the zombie episode. You kill him in this episode by the hands of Killmonger. Like, they want to make sure people have the idea in their head, this guy is dead. Which I think is pretty funny, actually.
Well, I mean, they don't have to worry about him coming back now. They're like, well, we can kill him as many times as we want to now.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not under contract. We'll kill his character. How many times? Forever.
I also like how they mixed in some of Killmonger's music from Black Panther, like some of that hip hop music, like those beats and shit. They bring it in like on certain scenes. I was like, oh, that's nice, dude.
Well, one thing they did a good job of was that they fully established that Killmonger is a threat. That he is like he can.
He's always going to be
fuck
bad no
shit
matter what
up.
timeline.
Yeah, like he is a force to be reckoned with, and the fact that I liked almost everything about this episode. In fact, I love this episode except for the fact that it ended on a cliffhanger. I was like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
The cliffhanger was kind of weird because I was like, how the fuck did you get out?
Yeah, and the cliffhanger, unlike the last episode where like it showed something big like Thanos is a zombie, it's like, oh snap, and then a cut is like, oh dang. This one was more like it's a simple conversation that was just over. And it was just kind of it left off very
it was anticlimactic.
Exactly.
Yeah, because they didn't have the other hero that you were like, I also brought this guy. Like, oh, they're gonna help. He or she's gonna help them.
I'm also a fan of justice.
Yeah, very anticlimactic cliffhanger for sure.
It was just Shuri and Pepper, and they were just like, yo,
we got him.
Yeah.
We got him.
Yeah, essentially like, yeah, we're gonna leak this to the press. And then what are you gonna do?
And then it would just
murder us.
Like,
and then it just cuts to the freaking Black Panther tree, and it's just like, wait, that's it. And then the credits start rolling. I was like, what? That was kind of lame sauce.
And I thought that like him not even talking to his dad, like in the movie, he talked to his father. Faja. But in this, he talked to Chadwick. He talked to T'Challa. And I was like, wait, isn't he supposed to talk to his dad again? I mean, it's the same. Nothing would have changed from the Black Panther movie to this What If in this scenario because he took, they all the priests or whatever they were, put him in this trance or whatever, and he went to the tree. Yeah. He would have seen his dad.
Wait, so I have a question though. I have a question about this. So with the whole Panther thing, like the whole spirit realm, do you only go there if you've taken the Black Panther drink?
Drug. Yeah.
So. Yes.
But so my question then is, if all this stuff is happening technically before the Black Panther movie, why is Chadwick Boseman there?
Because he died.
But at that point, before
he
the
was
Black
already
Panther
Black
movie,
Panther. He had the suit on. Remember, he was.
But before the Black Panther movie, he hadn't drank that stuff yet. So why would he be there?
I don't know. It's
a what if episode. Come on.
Yeah, whatever.
Multiverse. Jeez. You're gonna have RJ in the chat like losing his mind.
He's gonna come out of hiding. He's like, I've been here the whole time, and I want to tell you that. No, but overall, I liked the episode. It was really good.
Yeah, I liked it.
I thought it was a fire episode. I loved it until the very end, where I was.
I liked it. I don't know what kind of problem Anthony had with it, but I liked it.
Look, here's my problem I'm having with What If there even is a problem, and it's this: is that they haven't come out publicly to announce that, hey, by the way, not only are we getting a season 2, which they've already said that we are getting season 2, but we're going to revisit some of these stories again. There's been really. Implied. Is it implied? I mean, I don't know. That's why I'm like, do we know for a fact that we're going to see these guys again?
Well, here's the thing.
Just like left to interpretation.
Well, I don't think T'Challa's.
Who knows?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing with this is that I haven't read the What If comics from Marvel and DC, but from my understanding, from what people are telling me, is that a lot of those comics did simply end on cliffhangers, just leaving up to the imagination of the reader.
And they just never.
Yeah. Oh, really?
So I wouldn't be surprised they just do the same thing with this.
Mm-hmm.
If they did that, I'd be fine with that too.
Yeah. Again, it leaves it up to the imagination of the viewer.
I mean, because I mean, it would actually be a little bit better, I think, if they did that and did not follow up on anything. Because then, with the episodes, every episode would be a new strand, new story, different. Not to continue the story, but just give us a different scenario.
Yeah.
So that would be refreshing.
So one of the things that we started discussing was, are they going to try and connect these What If stories somehow, some way, and then create like this sounds kind of like somebody else we know. Are they going to try and create like a multiverse Avengers within this What If?
Like a multiverse crossover thing?
Yeah, within just a What If show, like where you have the different characters from the different universes coming together to
You
stop.
mean like they're going to do with
bad.
the DC characters? Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah.
I think that there will be a multiverse.
Oh, all right. You reminded me. I got something to talk to you guys about. Don't let me forget after the show. I got to talk to you about.
Okay.
But that he brought.
But
that
yeah, we're not destroying Marvel whatsoever. I mean, I'm not Dennis Villeneuve saying that it's
not cinema.
It's not cinema. No, I love the episode. I just thought that
there's some things that could have been improved.
It ended abruptly. That's pretty much it. And who knows what they if they come back in like next season, like in a couple episodes they in a couple episodes if they like revisit some timelines, that'd be cool. But who knows, man? I like the gritty moments. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, like most of the episodes this season have ended not as abruptly as that one did.
No,
or as anticlimactic, but some of them have ended pretty much like they left Doctor Strange in that damn thing, like wherever he was, and they just
I think he's done.
Yeah, but yeah, see,
I thought with Doctor Strange, I thought that you would revisit him again in the movie. Like he'd come across that guy, and you'd be like, "Oh shit, that's the guy from What If? That's it. That's that version."
He's not gonna say what.
Yeah, no.
You're from What If.
We would say that, not the character.
They're pointing at each other like, "You're from What If. You're from What If."
Mm-hmm.
They're like, "Hey,
I watched the whole episode about you."
They're like, "Guys, in the Flash, there's going to be 2 Ezras, so we got to have 2 Doctor Stranges. Okay, let's do it. We got to.
We need to get this out before WB.
It's already being filmed." Okay.
Yeah, Chris Nolan tipped us off.
Oh my goodness.
Like, okay,
so hey, real quick, what?
What did you say? Well, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Fire.
Not trying to shamelessly plug my shit, but
There's instant replay.
No, what? I already plugged that one with the broken leg.
With the broken leg. Oh my god.
So I don't know if you guys know Andrew List, A-List Productions. He worked on like a Star Wars fan film that premieres tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern time on YouTube. So like he's going to be on my show tomorrow night. Yeah, to talk about it or whatever. So from what I hear, it's pretty good. I haven't seen it yet. He sent it to like a couple people, but I wasn't able to see it before it premieres tomorrow morning. So if you guys, it's called like Star Wars Forgotten Enemy, and I don't know how long it is or anything like that.
Do you have any? Do you have a link or anything?
Are you still?
Hold on.
Anything? And guys, I guess while we're plugging our channels, check out Dawson. He just had a good drawing stream the other day.
A good rogering.
A good rogering. Okay, and Andre just had a watch party apparently. So go check.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Actually, wait. Actually, I don't mean to spoil this, but I actually have video of his movie. I have a clip.
Give a clip.
I do. Here, let's watch it.
Play the clip.
Let's play the clip. It's actually really good.
Okay.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Damn it! I didn't read it at first. I was looking down.
Oh, we're doing this again.
This is Rising Threat, directed by Ryan Zeeverfett.
Yeah, this is animatic. We were just trying to show what we were gonna do.
What was happening in this scene?
Well, a ship was
blockade
crashing,
runner.
you freaking idiot.
Yeah. Go watch the movie now. The blockade runner from like, whoa, what the hell?
I already stopped sharing it.
Oh,
wow, it's flickering. Oh, okay.
Oh, there it is.
So here, tell me if I can hear this. Can y'all hear that?
yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're like Ryan. We don't care. We're gonna watch this.
Oh, I already stopped.
This is a trailer. If I didn't say it before.
This is the whole movie.
Oh, snap.
I sense something out there. Something powerful.
Ooh, a holocron.
I've never felt anything so dark.
I wonder if this music can get us balanced.
This will never be over.
All right. So check out ACS Universe tomorrow. A special guest, guy that made that.
Guy that made that.
Awesome.
That's how you should title the stream. Guy that made that.
How you? I'll ask him. How are you able to use? What the fuck?
What? Anthony's having a meltdown. He's like,
the trailer went off.
The
And then
error.
What?
And then I see Sil Abdul.
What?
What?
Oh!
The trailer
after
went
the,
off, and then I see Sil Abdul.
That was in the
Because
recommendation.
you're subscribed to Sil Abdul Inc.
Celebdu.
Sil Abdul.
Yeah, they like
What's up with you? What's good with you?
Who's good with you?
All right. So, Anthony's movie. What the?
What the fuck? Oh man.
Oh, see, yes, definitely check out that show tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
This
What
gag
the-
came
man,
back.
boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, gee willikers.
Gee willikers. Such a knee
So-
slapper.
With that, guys, we have reached the 2-hour mark and we have hit
Yeah.
the end of our topics today. Again, a big shout out to Lis Wonder and 80 for joining us earlier on the first hour of the show, talking about their cosplay. Absolutely fantastic people. Great to talk to. Go check them out on Instagram. And before we pitch where we can find ourselves on social media, let's go around the horn, give our brief final thoughts, starting with Anthony.
What's up?
Fire.
Final thoughts.
Shouts out to 80 Rodriguez and Lis Wonder for coming on the show. Fire for sure. You check out I'm sure everybody's watching is already like you follow them, subscribed or whatever.
Yeah.
On various forms of social media, they're fire. They always they bring the heat. They put a lot of work and time and effort into what they do. So we appreciate them taking the time out. Obviously, they were like in the middle of something, doing her cosplay for Kate. So we appreciate them coming on. And relax on Dennis Villanueva's comments because it's not that big. It's just not even. It's kind of partially true, and it's not that big a deal. So there's that, and yeah.
Hold on, we got a question here. Is that a Neo figure in the back?
That is a Neo bust. Yes, it is.
Dude.
Yes, I've had this.
Yeah, the
since
Matrix
the
code,
Matrix
it's
came
dope.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And I forgot I had it. And then once the trailer came out, I was like, wait, I think I have something. And then I I had to dig it out, but it's still a little bit dusty. But yes, that's Neo.
awesome.
Yeah.
Dang. Well, that's fantastic. With that, Andre, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Marvel movies are copy and paste. Some of them are. Some of them are. But I still like them, for the most part. That's it. That's all I got, man. And you can follow me on the Nickatina Show.
Oh no.
On all forms of social media. That's it, man. That's all I got.
Huh?
And what else you got?
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs
while you're at work.
While you're at work.
Wow.
No.
Speaking from experience.
Yeah. No, we're going to be doing a watch party for Zack Snyder's Justice League over on my channel on Saturdays. So
that's a final thought?
That's a final thought because I'm thinking about how I want to do that. And then, Warner Brothers needs to get their...
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
It doesn't really work because you left it on me like unwillingly. So it doesn't really
No,
work.
I left you on that purposefully for a long time.
For that?
Unwillingly.
Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't like, I want to blow me up. Blow me up, film guy.
And Ryan, final thoughts.
Thank you so much, Liz and Addie, for coming on here and sharing with us, and also being in costume and all that still. So that was cool. That was pretty fire. And hey, thank everybody in the chat. It's great to see you guys every week show up. We appreciate the support. And yeah, that's those are my final thoughts. Marvel is okay.
It's okay. There you go. And again, guys, like everyone said, thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of the 4Nerds, episode 64, in the ongoing weekly show where we talk about all things nerdy. Be sure to go follow us all on Twitter and all forms of social media as well. Be sure to go follow the podcast on Spotify and Anchor. It's the Nerdy in Many Ways podcast. We will have this episode available to you by as early as tomorrow on those platforms, so you guys can listen
that
to
early for this episode.
Well, it's better than some people.
I mean, I'm used to waiting weeks.
Well, wait no longer. So with that, guys, again, thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of 4Nerds. We love y'all. Go read a good comic book. Go watch a good movie. Go hang out with some friends and family. Enjoy the stuff that you love. Treat everyone with respect. And just be good people.
Let's go!